city. Yeah. Sound of the city.
We
Yeah.
live.
Yes. Once again, the Skill Street Grooves. I would say another Monday night, but it seems like every Monday night is special in itself. So once again, we got my man, Mr. Higgs up in here from Sound of the City. We also have the lovely Kuya R. Rich. And they both in the house. Both of them have special projects that they just released. Just in case you haven't heard anything about it, we're here tonight to tell you a little bit about it, so you get a little feel, a little taste of it. Also, for the next few weeks, we will be playing some music from their releases, so make sure y'all keep it locked there. But first, ladies first, just got the mic right here. How you doing? And now tell us a little bit about this album. Now this, if I'm not mistaken, this year your freshman release right here called Peace of Mind. And tell us a little bit about the album, kind of the feel of it, and even the inspiration for this album that you put out.
Well, the album is called Peace of Mind, and it's just that it's a piece of me, and I kind of came from all different angles, used jazz, blues, a little hip hop, and African rhythms in there. So it kind of gives a real quick glimpse about what it is that I bring to the music game. I'm real proud of it. I'm excited about it. My base is jazz, but I don't really like to be categorized. So,
Okay, now what are I was reading up about some of your background, and said that you have said at Howard, if I'm not mistaken, ASU in the house, and also listed a lot of different people that you've been inspired by. And if you don't mind, can you read off a few folks that definitely inspired you to get to this point?
I would have to start with my dad, and my mom, Leo Coco. My dad is a musician. He plays saxophone. He had a group called Nation. Nina Simone, big time. Miriam Makeba, Sarah Vaughan, Nancy Wilson, Stevie Wonder. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Now, as I would say, as an artist, as a musician yourself, now again, you mentioned that there's definitely some hip hop influence, but in your own opinion, what is it about, I guess, live musicianship, and even when it comes to like studio recording, what is it about that's just in your mind kind of sets it apart from, or I guess the difference between say hip hop music? Because with hip hop, it's about kind of sampling and taking from different places, whether it's soul, jazz, funk, rock, or what have you. And depending on what you sample, you might be able to kind of get somewhat of a feel of some instrumentation. But what would you say is kind of like one of the bigger differences in your mind in terms of like say rocking over a band like we're doing right now versus just somebody playing a CD or something in the background or some sample music?
Oh man, I think being able to vibe with everybody else's energy and creating right on the spot is kind of tapping into the creator energy. I feel like because you're creating at that moment, and I feel like as artists, that's kind of what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to create for the people, and when you're right on the spot, you're improvising. I think it is the most authentic creation because it's right there. It's coming through you and from you.
Okay. And real quick too, where can people they want to find out more about your music and what you're doing? Where can people go?
To my website, akuasings.com. That's AKUASINGS.com. And they can pick up a CD. They can find more information about me and my gigs coming up. I'm going to be at Zanzibar June 3rd. And then live on June 11th. And the album release is going to be July 8th. It's the album release and birthday party at Bohemian Cafe.
DJ part. Okay.
Yep.
So we all gonna be up there. We're gonna be there.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna hear live musicians.
Yeah, yes. And speaking of live musicians, we also got my man Mr. Higgs here. Remember the Sound of the City? Mr. Higgs has traveled this world playing music with a variety of folks. And Mr. Higgs, my man over here, has an album out as well. Tell us a little bit about the album, brother man.
Mr. Higgs, brother. Yeah, the record is entitled The Chronicles of Mr. Higgs.
Okay.
And it's basically a story. It's kind of like a journey, kind of chronicalizing. That's a word.
Hey, we'll take it.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of the events that I've gone through, even coming up as just a musician, having the opportunity to play with a lot of well-known artists, from well-known artists to local artists, you know what I'm saying? And just kind of bringing together all of those situations and things I learned and putting it all into a record and mixing it kind of with the everyday issues of life, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So that's what it rides, the Chronicles of Mr. Higgs.
Okay. And now tell us what's some of your I guess your background or your beginnings of music. Like where's it come from? Some folks say stuff like, the first time I heard this Miles Davis record, it kind of got me, influenced me to pick up a trumpet, or I was walking down the street and I heard some folks playing out of a juke joint. Other people say, from the church as well, So what is some of your background in terms of music, your inspiration?
Well, Brother Tony, you kind of touched on all of them. I can say my family has been blessed. Back to our grandparents, this is what I've seen and heard coming up in life. But it's just it's kind of in our family, so that's the first. Seeing my grandfather play, he was a guitar player, blues guitar player. They gave him the name Sweet Tuna. So grandpa, my dad, my